Welcome everyone to the second episode of Ladies Night Console Corner Takeover, where we talk everything games but in girl style. So before I go through the panel of lineup, I would just like to say big thank you to everyone who is joining us tonight and who is hanging out in the chat, or whether you're just listening. So I thank you all and I hope you enjoy. I am your host She-Wolf, so let's get into the panel. We have a couple of new timers to the console corner scene, so let's start off with one that you may not be so new or may not possibly know, but she is on Twitter and does have a YouTube channel, so check it out. It is Lady in... I knew I was going to mess it up. I knew it. I was like, oh, Infamous.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 30. I'm representing Grown Women Gaming, and thank you for having me.
Of course, we are very happy to have you. And again, I'm sorry on the name. I knew I was going to mess it up. I was like,
It's okay.
I want to say Infurious or something for some reason. I don't know. Next up, we have another one that I'm sure a lot of you do know in the Xbox community, as she is one well-known lady, Miss Classy Gamer Gals.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's Mamacita, and I'm from Classy Gamer Gals.
Awesome, awesome. And, of course, we have a couple ladies who are not so new to the scene of Console Corner Lady Takeover. First up is our Sony and Nintendo girl, Miss Lady Pelvic.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm very happy to be back. Thank you for having me, She-Wolf. Appreciate it.
Of course, we are happy to have you. And, of course, last but not least, my co-host and pretty much my twin, and of course a proud Pokemon Go crazy fan.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Thanks for, everyone who's in the chat. I really appreciate it. And let's get it started. Let's talk about games.
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. And so, of course, sadly, we do not have Miss Delilah HD tonight due to personal reasons, but she will be missed, and we do hope to have her on next time. So, with that being said, as always, a Console Corner tradition is to ask everyone, what have you been playing this week? So, ladies, let's go down the line, and we'll start with Mamacita.
Oh, wow. Well, I've been playing Uncharted 4. I finally got around to Uncharted 4. And prior to that, Left 4 Dead 2 and Inside. So that's been my gaming choices of the past week or two.
Oh,
it's been good. It's been good.
Sounds good. I know Inside is a pretty cool game.
Oh, Inside was awesome. It was awesome. The puzzles were just, I think they were very well crafted and put together. If you want a game that's going to test your critical thinking skills and sometimes your ability to choose to rage or not to rage, Inside is the game for you.
Okay, so I definitely have to ask this then before I move on here. What did you think of the ending, without any spoilers in case there's someone who hasn't played it? But
I was expecting something a little more than what I saw, and I don't want to give too much away. But I understand that there may have been some different endings for some folk or not. I mean, is that true? There some people got a different ending.
Well, there was a special ending, but you had to have all the achievements done to be able to actually access it, and it was actually something that you had to go through and finish all 13 achievements and then go back to, I believe, the third scene, and then you could unlock that. So the standard ending was the same for everybody for the first playthrough.
That's standard. It was a bit of a letdown because I was expecting something dramatic to happen. I was. So that was it was a little disappointing. Because after all of that running and the chase and escaping and figuring out all the cool puzzles, I did expect a more dramatic ending. And
I definitely agree with you there.
How you feel?
Yeah, I was very disappointed when it got to I think it was like the second, like, no, what would it be, like, the quarter ending of it, when the kid first met, you know, I don't want to give spoilers,
Yeah,
but you
Spoilers!
know what I'm talking about, you
I
know,
know what you're talking
when the
about.
kid met that thing, that's,
Yes,
yeah, that was
yes,
it. It was done for
yes.
me. I was
And it
like,
was like the panning at the end. It was like panning. I'm going, okay, something's going to happen. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting, and then there are credits. The credits. I'm like, what?
yes,
Are you
yes,
serious?
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move to the next couple ladies for their games. Miss Infamous, what about you?
Oh my God. I've been playing Sunset Overdrive.
Nice.
Also,
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
nice.
good
I
one.
haven't played it before, and it was free on Xbox, so I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. Whoever wrote that game, I gotta give him an A1 for that because it's really engaging, even though it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the gaming of it all. I'm like probably halfway there, and another game I've been playing too is Overwatch. I'm just addicted to Overwatch.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like Overwatch, but I still won't buy it because of the price. But everybody knows my thoughts on that one.
Yeah,
Let's see.
the price was high. Luckily, I got it as a gift.
Oh,
So
nice.
Ooh, that's
Very
always the
nice.
best
I
way
don't think
to
I would
get
have
it.
paid $60 of my own cash for it, but I'm glad I got the game and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Well, that's awesome,
Nice.
and the fact that you're playing Sunset Overdrive, that's awesome. The only thing I wish is they would have added co-op, but
Yeah, they should have had campaign co-op.
yes. What about you, Miss Lady Pelvic?
All right, what have I been playing? I just beat Link to the Past. I'm so proud of myself for the first time. Like I was like, oh, such a good game. Like it still holds up to today's standards. And I'm finishing up Life is Strange.
Nice.
Oh my god, that game
Nice.
is terrible. By the way, it's great. It's a great game, but it's just a huge like heart. It just pulls on your heartstrings in all the wrong ways. It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's
I seen
terrible.
some of your videos, and you're like sitting on the edge of your seat while you're
Yeah,
playing it.
because it's terrifying. Oh my gosh, you're faced with these awful choices. Oh.
I
Ugh.
actually haven't played. I have it, but I haven't played through it yet.
If you
Wait,
want to
what?
just cry,
Wait,
if you want to
wait.
cry or you want to hate yourself, that is the game for you. Like there you go.
She-Wolf, we need to talk, She-Wolf. We need to talk.
Well, okay. First off, I had to wait for the price to come down. I'm not a standard. Everyone knows me
Yeah, I
for
know,
my
I know.
shooters and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So it's not my standard style of game. I still like those kind, but for me,
Right.
Yeah.
price-wise, it has to be in that range for me. And plus, I have so many review copies that me and GKB are doing right now that it's just games that are piling up like crazy. But
Yes.
for anyone who wants to know, though, the first episode has become free on Xbox One for live members, I believe. So if you
Yeah,
want to
gold,
check
yeah.
out the first episode of Life is Strange, check it out.
Yeah.
So
You'll be hooked.
Yeah, I feel the same
Crazy.
way about
She
pricing.
shivered. She shivered when she said that. You'll be hooked.
Yeah.
definitely. What about you, Fox? What have you been playing this week?
I've been playing, of course, Pokemon Go everywhere, here and there.
I'm with you. I'm with
Yeah,
you.
it's really fun. I'm hanging out with people that I haven't seen in a while, so it's pretty cool that we get to hang out, go to the park or go to the beach, and we actually going out to eat, but at the same time we're all catching Pokemon, so it's really fun to hang out with your friends again. And I was playing a little bit of Song of the Deep on PlayStation, and I have to get more into that game. And Battlefield 1, no, not Battlefield 1, whoa, Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 with my friends, flying
I was gonna
helicopters
yell at
and
you and
whatnot.
be like, how did you get into the beta?
I know, right? Jealous. No. Yeah. And then, of course, Destiny with awesome people like you and Mooch and everyone, GKB. So we played some of that Iron Banner yesterday and the day before, so that was fun.
Yeah, some interesting chat things there, but
And I
yes.
was leading the way. Yay, my team.
Yeah, you were. You were dominating in that game. So anyone out there who wants to play Destiny, one to play with is definitely Fox in multiplayer. But
Yeah.
yeah. So for me, I've been playing, of course, Song of the Deep, which is a beautiful game for anyone who wants to try it. It's only $15. It's definitely worth
gorgeous.
the price. the music alone, just to listen to while you're playing, is so relaxing. And it's just, it's a 12-year-old girl who's looking for her dad. It's a really amazing game, especially if you liked Ori and the Blind Forest. So I would definitely check that out. Been playing Destiny with, everybody. Oh God, so many freaking games. I can't even think of them all. Well, I played Inside, of course, but I don't know.
We play some other indies, right? Yeah, I remember that.
I have a few indies that we're doing right now. I just can't think of the names of them. Which is kind of bad for reviews, I guess.
I know,
can't
right?
really
It's like,
remember.
what's it called? Yeah, it's not that memorable.
Yeah. That review might not be all that. Yeah, anyways. Well, there's this one game. I think it's like
Lost something.
Yeah, it's like, but the game is so redundant. Oh my God! We have to do a review we got a review copy of it, and we have to do the review for it. And this game, you have to play through it, and oh my God, you just die, and then you have to start all over again. It's just so aggravating.
It's just Mighty Number 9 all over again for you.
Don't even get me started on that game. Oh my God, in that game.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Ori and the Blind Forest.
It's
my
challenging.
God.
Yeah.
Yes, dying and you have to start all back over again. It's like, oh my God. But I'm gonna finish that again. I'm not gonna do the definitive edition. I've told myself I'm just gonna sacrifice your rage and make it through.
Well, you have better patience than me, because I'm probably going to jump to the definitive edition and put it on easy.
I want to, but I want to at least try.
It's the same game, though. You know it's the exact same game. It's just got the added scenes to it.
Well, then, and you can change your levels.
Yeah, the difficulty.
Yeah, difficulty level. And
yeah.
See, I agree. The game is definitely, I already 100%
because I don't
in the Blind Forest.
Cool.
Yeah, no,
I need you
it
on
drove
my
me
couch.
crazy. It drove me crazy. I did have GKB do the water stuff, when you're trying to outrun the water and all that.
Yes, that's where I'm at the Jinso tree. Yeah, that's okay.
I couldn't do it. I had to have GKB do it. I kept screaming because I couldn't do it.
Well, how about I made it all the way to the end, all the way up to the top, and then got out? So could you imagine the rage? I mean, I was at the end. And but I'm gonna do it again.
Oh my God, it is a beautiful story though, especially when you do beat it. It is definitely a great game to beat. I definitely have to say that one. So for anybody, I don't know if someone's cutting off or because it keeps going blank on me. So if I'm interrupting someone, I'm very sorry, but it actually goes quiet for me for a second. So I don't know if it's just cutting off or not.
Okay,
no problem.
So if I cut off, just be like, shut up.
What? What?
Rude.
Yeah, that's okay. So all right, we're gonna move into the first topic because I'm sure everyone would like to get started here. So as we all know, the Xbox One S is coming out and has officially got the date of October 2nd. What does everybody feel about this and the fact that they're only releasing the 2 terabyte at this time and releasing the other 2, the 1 terabyte and the 500 gig, at a later time? Let's start with Fox.
Well, I talked a little bit about this with you guys on Console Corner on Tuesday, and it just sucks a little bit because I just want them to give the fans what they want and have them choose, what to buy on the same day instead of confusion. And the fact is that we just got this date when really everybody's been asking for it for a while now. So there's a lot of confusion, which is not good, and there's a lot of, people wondering when the next one's coming out, and they don't know which one they want to get. And if it's not far along, I think they'll wait. But then some people out there actually want that console now, and I think those are the people that they're going after, the people that can't wait. So they want it now, and so they want them to get the most expensive one. But really, I know a lot of people out there that don't mind waiting for the 500 gigabyte one and then getting an external hard drive. So it's a little bit confusing, and I wish they would just give the fans what they want. Put them out the same day, and then people can choose which one they want to get now.
This is very true. Any of you other ladies like to comment in about the Xbox One Slim?
It does look nice, I'll give you that. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want my little 2 cents there, as I do think it actually looks really nice. I was like, damn, I was actually looking at it the other day. I was like, you know what? All right, Xbox, all right.
Oh, she might pick it up.
No. Whoa.
Are we gonna get you to the dark side?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I give credit
Come
where
on,
credit
girl.
is
Come on.
due.
Come on.
Listen,
Tell me what's
I'm
up.
too all up in my PlayStation 4 and Wii U right now. Like they're keeping me warm at night. All right, we don't need a third party. I don't know about that.
Literally, they're keeping her warm. That PlayStation
Yeah,
though.
that's it. That's all they can do. No.
How dare! Oh
Hey, I
man.
have a PlayStation. I know how hot it gets. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. Listen.
Yeah, and wait a minute, the
Listen.
PS4 is kind of small. They keep you warm at night. It's kind of
Listen,
small.
it's not always about the size. Sometimes it's how you use it, okay?
Oh, wow.
So,
I did see the Xbox One S though over the weekend. I was in Durham, North Carolina, and I visited the Microsoft store, and that was the first time I saw it, up close and personal. And I will say, oh my gosh, it's really small, and it looks just like the its big brother, the Xbox One. But I was like, oh my gosh, look how small it is. It's really small, and they did an awesome job in decreasing the size. I don't know what the rationale is, but to just releasing the 2 terabyte version, August the 2nd. I understand, and that's the 399 uh, price, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken. Yeah, the
yeah,
2
it's the
terabyte
most expensive
399.
one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
What was it?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, 399 at 399. That's what I think. That's about what. I guess it was 349. I guess the regular Xbox not too long ago before they actually reduced it to 299. So maybe they were just thinking people were willing to pay 399 for the Xbox One. Perhaps they're willing to pay 399 for the One S with another terabyte. I don't know. Yes, would I have liked to have the option and the choices? And I think out the gate, perhaps sales would have been a lot more, maybe more phenomenal out the gate. Having to wait, though, I don't know. I don't know. Then it's holiday season too, though, so we got to look at that too, ladies. I mean, they will. I think they'll make up for sales if there are any initially lost in the beginning during the holiday season.
That
So.
is
No,
true.
I don't
I
think
have a
there's going to be a
question.
loss. But
I
okay.
didn't want to be rude. I just had a question. But what about with the consumers? Because not everybody's going to be able to pick up a console after console after console. So you have to really see, like, do I want to get this right now or just wait a couple of months and get something a little bit better? So to me, I just didn't. I personally have my Xbox for like a year. So I'm like, well, I can't. I just got this not even a year ago. So I personally not gonna get it per se like right now, but way down in the future, I'm gonna probably trade in my old Xbox and probably get the Scorpio.
But
Okay.
see, that is a great point. The only problem though is by the time you're ready to trade in your standard Xbox One, chances are the price is not going to be what it is right now. So, like for instance, right now the PlayStation 4 is actually $200 trade-in value if
Oh,
you go to
really?
GameStop. And so I'm assuming the Xbox One, chances are, will probably go up a bit in price for trade-in values when the S actually releases, because
Yeah,
they're going to
right
try to
now.
actually get those consumers to switch. But next year when the Scorpio releases, because they're going to already have the Xbox Slims out for people thinking that people are going to trade those in for the Scorpion if they choose to. So those will be the highest value over the original Xbox One.
Yeah, definitely, because they're the newest. So they want you get more for the newer stuff, and then less
Yes.
for the older. Right now, for the Xbox One, 500 gigabyte, you'll get like $100. That's not good. And then for the 1 terabyte that I have, you get like 130 or something like that. So it's not that much. Unless they have a deal, like, hey, come in and trade in, at GameStop and we'll give you extra 50% or something like that. There's really no point
Yeah.
of doing that right now. But, I mean, it is a choice whether if you have that money to spend and, then they're on top of that, you have the people that either want to get the 2 terabyte right now or they rather wait for the 500 gigabytes. So it's just
Yeah.
it is confusing. It's not very consumer friendly. It's just a business move, straight out.
But
Yes, I agree.
if they do actually do what the rumor has come out about, that Microsoft is working on possibly doing a trade-in value for your system towards the new systems, then it could actually be a bit more, there could be more success with it depending what Microsoft actually does with it or if they do it at all. Because I'm pretty sure, if they say, hey, if you trade in your old system, we'll give you like half off of the new system, I can see a lot of people actually do that. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll definitely go to that Microsoft store. Further away, then I would go to GameStop right around the corner.
Yeah, for real.
definitely. Well, with that being said, the very first custom console has been announced, and it's going to be the Gears of War 4. It's coming out in a black and red with cool looking scratches in it and a custom controller, which most have already seen that there's an Elite controller that's done by Gears, and now they've also released a headset from HyperX and also an external hard drive that you can get exclusively through
Oh
GameStop.
my god.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch for Gears.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on this? And of course, we'll start with Fox just because it's the same question for the Slim, and of course, she's a huge Gears fan.
Yeah, I'm over here smiling. You're saying all the things, and I'm just like, I'm hearing dollar bills and ching, ching. Because, yeah, I want all those things. I mean, I love Gears. It's a fun game. Awesome multiplayer, great story, interesting characters. And then on top of that, you got stuff that looks pretty cool because I love Red. And I have the Gears of War 3 360 custom console, so I can't wait to get that and put them next to each other because they're going to be brother and sister and whatnot. So, yeah, I want to get all these things, but I'm probably not going to get all of them right away. I'll probably get the console first because I'm moving soon. So all the other things, they're going to have to wait, but I can't wait to get that console. Wish I could get the Elite controller, but I'm happy that Gears is the first one to rock the custom look on the Slim. That's freaking awesome.
That is true, and of course, I don't know if they were the first ones to do it on the 360, but I know they had the exact same color scheme for the 360 too. So, with that,
I'm not sure if they were, but yeah, it
I
looks awesome.
know they
either
were close
way.
to the first. But with that being said, any of you other ladies looking at getting this Gears of War custom console? It comes out in October, I believe.
Yep.
I'm not getting it, but if you love Gears and you got the Xbox and you got that type of money to get what you want, I say go ahead and get it. It looks good, and whoever's been on Xbox, like the majority, either you were playing Gears of War or you were playing Halo. So
Yep.
for a custom console and the controller, I think that's great for the fans. I know it's going to get sold, and it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it does. And I'm not a huge Gears of War fan, but if Microsoft offers a decent trade-in program, because I have two Xbox Ones,
Oh, okay.
one of them would definitely be traded in for that. Because, I mean, I love red. I love the color red. Black and red are like my two favorite colors. And
Okay.
when I saw that, I mean, I won't sound like I'm just getting this for the color, but oh my gosh, doesn't that red, doesn't that look, oh my God, it's so sexy. It is
Yeah,
so
it looks awesome.
sexy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That red color. I think every woman looks good in red, so
Yes.
It's a power color. It is.
Yes, it is. It's a power color.
it's that black and red. They picked women's most favorite colors when they want to look slimming. So
Oh, true. That's very
Yes.
true. Very
I
true.
did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, black and red will do it. Very
Yeah.
simple.
So with that being said, before I move on to the next topic, I just want to say you did hear it first that the PlayStation 4 is good for keeping you warm at night as a heater. So
Oh my god.
That's fact.
Hey.
That's fact.
You had
you did
you
say
lucky
it,
the host.
so
You
I'm
lucky
just
the
going to
host.
confirm it.
Oh my goodness.
That's fact right there.
You know what? That just means it's multi-purpose. Multi-purpose. What does Xbox do? Does Xbox keep you warm? No? Okay. Not only does it have wonderful games, it keeps you warm at night. Xbox doesn't keep you warm at
Okay,
night.
calm down. Okay, calm down.
Uh-oh.
That's super defensive. I'm the only one who loves PlayStation here, so I have to rep, man. I have to go twice as hard.
I have a PlayStation. I have a PS4.
Yep, we do. Yeah, we do.
I used to have a PS4. I did play it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
hating
God.
on it. I was just confirming what you had already said.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So
good.
plus it was kind of a neat segue into my next question because speaking of PlayStation 4, it has been announced finally that The Rise of the Tomb Raider is going to be being released on PlayStation 4. I believe sometime this fall. I don't remember the
October.
exact. It is
Yeah.
October? Okay,
Mhm.
so it's coming out in October. However, speaking of looks like we were with the custom consoles and the Xbox S to begin with, has anyone noticed that the cover art looks pretty similar to the Nathan Drake collection? Helvik, what is your thoughts on this?
Sipping some tea.
Yeah, no, it's super still. I was not ready for that. I was like, oh, well, hello there. Similar art. I wonder why though. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks great. I think it looks wonderful. I just don't understand why they're copying, Uncharted style. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, there's so much other wonderful art styles we could have went with. Why this? What's like? Are they hinting at something? I don't know. Beyond me. I haven't played Tomb Raider, so I'm just kind of like, oh, this is news to me. So
Well,
I don't.
I definitely agree. Like, it is interesting that they did decide to cover the exact same, but blue. But PlayStation kind of does that a lot with their games. They like to do the silhouette with a color, and so I don't know if it's just their style. They just wanted it to look different because of the fact they're kind of like it's a new game to the PlayStation 4, so kind of giving it its own identity for the PlayStation 4. But I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Maybe that is a good point. I never even thought
Yeah.
of it that way for a second. But no, you raise a good point, my friend.
Yeah, I think they're just doing it for the fans. Like, hey, look, it's similar. It's the same style game. Maybe hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You might want to pick this up, kind of
Yeah.
thing. I don't know what was wrong with the Tomb Raider art from before. Rise of the Tomb Raider on the Xbox One, that cover looks amazing. I love
Yes,
seeing
it
her.
does.
What was it? She was holding up a torch and stuff, and before that, she had the little pick axe thing. But I don't know. If they want to look at Uncharted style and try to pick up those fans and grab them over. I mean, I don't know what Square Enix was thinking, but hey, if that works.
Well, I don't know. It's interesting that they went that route for the PS4. I know you ladies have heard the debate and the argument. Many would say that Uncharted series had bit or taken or borrowed from from Tomb Raider anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Could this have been their way of saying, look, you borrowed the entire game from us, so look, we're gonna go ahead and just borrow your title, your cover page or something. I don't know, but I just thought it was when I saw it. I thought it was, but I saw the similarities, of course. And why would you choose to change it for the PS4? Why not just keep it the way it was for the Xbox One?
They're just feeding, I guess, the fans so they could see it's different. This is your own cover, so you're not gonna have the other competitors' cover kind of thing.
But
I agree with you.
But now it's Uncharted 4's cover. You know what I mean? That's the argument.
It's actually the Nathan Drake collection.
I'm sorry, Nathan Drake
No, it's okay.
collection. Yeah.
Which is Uncharted. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah. It's Uncharted.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, it looks good. I don't understand why they changed it. I guess revamping it since it's a remaster or what have you for the PlayStation 4. So why not remaster the art? I don't know. Personally, I'm just tired of remasters in general. But that's a whole nother topic right there.
Well, it's not a remaster though. This game's not a remaster.
It's the same game. It just has all the DLC basically.
Yeah.
Well, ported for PS4 though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I hate when games do that. If PS3 to PS4, I'm just like, why? Why are we doing this? For money, that's why. But anyways.
Because we don't have there aren't any new games to put out there. That's what they're doing. That's why we're getting all these remasters and reboots.
That's one thing I will give you for the PlayStation 4. I'm like, why? What are you doing here, PlayStation? Come on, you guys have you guys have some brains up there. I believe you got this.
And honestly, I wasn't just saying that for PS4. Actually, I mean, just as a whole. I mean, we're getting a lot of remasters and remakes on both systems.
On several systems.
This year has been all about the remasters and betas.
Yeah.
Oh, the betas though.
2016.
Yeah.
It's delays, betas, and remasters.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am. Mm-hmm.
One thing I wanted to point out about the Tomb Raider is that it's coming out in October. But why? Too many things are coming out in October. They should have let it come out in either before or after because there's too many things coming out in October, especially for PlayStation. They have the PSVR coming out and The Last Guardian coming out,
Well, there's
as
supposed
well
to
as third party.
be, though, something to do with VR with Rise of the Tomb Raider, so they could be trying to push the VR with that.
Another why?
Why are they bringing Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, and Call of Duty within weeks of each other? Because
Oh
they
my,
don't
yeah.
think. Because they're all idiots, and they don't decide to think about when is the best time to actually sell these games. They just decide, I have to beat the other game, so we're going to put you a week before and hope to God that it sells better. Like...
Oh my, because we're idiots. That's what you said. Quote. Is that a segue to the next topic? Because they're idiots.
Technically, I guess you could. Well, he's not an idiot, though. He's actually a very brilliant man, but it does kind of go into a topic later on, because there's actually one before that I wanted to get to. This is kind of touching on, again, a little more of like the whole custom stuff and things like that. Instead of gaming, I would actually like to go into a little bit about the merchandise. For example, the Loot Crate, I don't know for anyone who from here who gets them and whatnot, but has actually released ones now for Halo 5, and now they have the newest one for for Gears of War 4, and they're actually including the game with it for the more expensive one of $129. So with that, what are your opinions on merchandising and selling for the gaming industry and whatnot like that? Let's start with you, Classy.
Mm, okay. Oh, yeah, this Mama Seat. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not just used to being called classy.
Oh,
All
I'm
right, I'll
sorry.
take that. No, no, no.
Your picture comes up classy, so I
it
just...
does. I'm classy gamer. I'm not just used to Mama Sita. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I looked up the website. We're talking about those loot crates. Is what you're referring to?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I had a chance to look up get the website, and it's like $13.95 and a month, and they're offering, just gear and items and games, and so this is an option in Gears of War. Is this how they are marketing this?
Well, for this one particular, for Gears of War 4, it's actually like $79 for the first one, and then it's like $129 for the one that actually comes released with the game.
Yeah, it's a special box. I think what Mamacita is referring to is just Loot Crate in general, as the monthly crates, and they give you geeky and gamer things, and it's always random, so you never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, those same people are doing a special box for Gears of War fans. They've done one for Halo. They've done that the same thing for Star Wars and things like that.
I think that it's part of the loot crate is part of the microtransaction bubble. So it's just trying to be honest. If a person's going to actually spend money on these loot crates, and yes, you're going to try to market it to get as much money as they possibly can. I mean, if that's your thing, you can go buy you some loot crates. But personally, me, I'm grinding. I'm going to grind for what I want.
Exactly.
I'm going to grind. I'm grinding.
Well, do you guys like merchandise? Like, do you guys collect gaming merchandise and all that kind of stuff?
Legend of Zelda, everything.
Well, I got a few pieces. I got like a Sub-Zero Scorpion bookend, and I got a couple of strategy game books, and limited edition games that I have. But I'm trying to get more into it when I have more space to put more stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
that's for
Right.
sure. But I do agree. I feel like Loot Crate, though, I agree that there's so much stuff in it, but some of it's like hit and miss, you know what I mean? And like she said before, why not just get the stuff you want? Instead of paying, what is it, like $10, $15 a month or whatever, maybe $20, I don't even remember how much it is. That, and I feel like every time I go on some YouTuber's channel that I like and they do a Loot Crate thing, a lot of the comments are like, oh, another YouTuber doing Loot Crate, because it's so played out. Like, how many people do we have to watch to get the point that, okay, this is Loot Crate, we understand. Mind you, I understand why the YouTubers do it. It's because Loot Crate pays them well. They're sponsored. So I understand that, but I just know that a lot of viewers are just kind of over watching people open their Loot Crate box. Like, yes, you could open it with a samurai sword, I guess. That'd be entertaining, but you still get the same thing. You know what I mean? It's still, you get the level up package that comes with it, so you get a little extra stuff. But I'm sure several other YouTubers are doing the same thing. So it's just kind of redundant when it comes to watching it.
I don't want to see 3 made Loot Crates from 3 different YouTubers. I want to go to my favorite YouTuber and watch their Loot Crate, So, but there's, it's just different items, and like she said, it's a hit or miss. There might be 10 items in there. How many items in that box are you gonna actually say, ooh,
Right.
Yep.
Right. That's
I
my
agree.
thing. You're paying
Not
for items, not knowing exactly what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
not in a bad way. We diverted from the topic a little bit. I'm just saying.
sorry.
Hey, it's all
No,
the same
no,
topic.
it's okay.
It's the exact same thing. It's
No,
how
I
everyone
know.
feels about Loot Crate and merchandise in general, but
No, I
still,
was talking about the fact that, the Gears box or the Halo box per se, those are the special ones. So that's basically, in my opinion, it's just for those core fans. So if you're a Gears fan, obviously, they're talking to me and they're telling me, hey, do you want this box? By the way, it has a special sweater. Also, you get some stuff in the game, like some character skins and weapons and stuff like that. So basically, they're talking to me
you
in a
also
way.
get the actual game too.
Yeah. If I want to,
get the game itself.
yeah.
And there's no monthly fee attached to the Gears of War 4.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
No.
All right.
No, it's just that one price for the Gears fans that want that extra
Okay.
extra goodies, basically.
Okay.
And they did the same thing for the Halo
Yeah.
fans. They were like, hey, you like Halo? Pick this up. Same thing for the Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that box, basically, you know what you're getting because they'll let you know if you're going to get a shirt or a sweater because they ask you for your size. And then they'll
Okay.
let you know, like, oh, you might get a statue or something like that. They won't let you see it because that's a surprise. But yeah, it's a bit different. No offense to anybody. I know you guys were talking about Loot Crate in general, but it's a bit different because yes, in Loot Crate monthly box, you never know, so it's
Right.
randomized.
Okay. That's
No, you just know the categories that it could come from.
Right. Oh yeah, they have like a little theme.
Yep.
The name. But yeah, sorry. I just wanted to say that. I think it's very smart of them. They're just pushing that the game, and so everybody knows, that is coming. And basically, if you're a fan of Gears and you want a sweater, a hoodie, or whatever, then you could get that box. And also, you can get the game from them as well, which I believe it's only the digital copy.
Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
alright for me because I buy digital anyways. So.
Yep. But you know
Still ain't
me, I
gonna-
collect physical. I collect physical games, and yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Yeah, I have
so
a-
here's
I have a big
let's
game
go into
collection,
that,
that's
though.
why.
Here's a quick question for everyone. What do you prefer more, digital or hard copy? Let's start with Mamacita.
Oh, wow. I don't know if ladies know, but about 9 months ago, I was moving into my office, and I was packing up my console, my Xbox, and all my games, and I accidentally threw away 10 hard copy games, including Halo 5,
Ouch.
the Gears Ultimate Edition.
Oh.
Ladies, I'm gonna tell you, it took me about 2 or 3 months before I didn't wake up, like in rage or tears at times. I mean, I threw away Sunset Overdrive and my rare collection. So from that point on, I made the decision to go digital because I was all, hard copy on my Xbox. I bought all my games hard copy because you could find them often, at a cheaper price. So, but after that, I said, no, I'm not going to go through that again. So I'm all digital now because of that. I
Wow,
don't know.
that is one experience.
Oh my God,
Okay, okay,
yes.
okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. You said you accidentally threw them away. My
Yes,
question
I
is,
did.
how?
Girl, you know what? And the thing is, I myself didn't throw them away. Someone that was moving them,
Oh my.
I packed it up and I put it in a place, and I guess it was a little too close to the garbage, so that there was an assumption that it was garbage. So that's why I'm taking ownership of it and not blaming the person because they didn't know. So I'm like, okay, Mama Sita, you just gotta own it. You gotta own it.
You know what?
So.
You are a big woman. You are a bigger person than I am.
Well,
Let me
I
tell
would have
you.
went all
I would have went
diva.
well,
hunting.
Yeah,
you
I would
know,
have went crazy.
I did. I did. I don't know if you could, on Twitter, I was just hard. I was broken. I was so broken. But, I had wonderful people, and I even had, Microsoft and friends and family that actually pitched in to replace some of my games. I didn't say anything about that then, but they actually did. So.
Wow.
Yes,
Oh.
because I
Clap it
tweeted
out.
it
Clap it
out.
out.
I tweeted it out, and so they did some things with my Microsoft account that kind of helped with some of the things, because I had just purchased these games. I had just purchased these games, so
Wow.
Hands down to
kind of.
Microsoft for that one.
Well,
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah. That was the first time I've ever even said anything openly about it, but yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
But yeah, it is a sad story though. I mean,
But
rest in peace, little guys. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
oh no.
Or somebody who goes garbage dumping just got very, very, very
I
lucky.
know. I
Oh my
know.
Yep.
They were
God,
like,
you
"Yay,
can't
what a
find it in the
find!"
trash?
Oh my gosh, look, I'm in VA, so if you want to go out to the landfill and find 10 cool AAA Xbox One games, they're out there.
Oh,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
Yeah.
crazy. With Team Hard Copy though, like I couldn't go digital. Especially with Nintendo, I would never go digital. You couldn't pay me to go digital. However, everything else, I like physical copies just because one, if I beat a game, it's like my trophy. It's like there.
Hell
I can
yeah.
always look at it. I'm just like, there it is. I wrecked you. I wrecked you. You know what I mean? So physical copies
Nice.
for the win for me.
It's that ownership.
I'll take
It is.
digital.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah, I
digital.
second
Okay, so I
that.
have to ask. Do you put do you have like little gold stars that you like put in the corner of your game and it's like I did that?
Yeah.
You know
She
what?
went there.
I do not, but I'm gonna start.
That's
I'm a
something I would
Yeah.
do. I'd
Yeah,
be weird
She-Wolf,
like
thanks.
that. I would do that.
That's a good idea, She-Wolf.
When you complete a game, you put like a little gold star in the corner, and if people ask, you're like, "Cause I beat that. I did that."
Yeah.
That right there, all me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a
Nice.
picture of the gold stars I get. I'm gonna post them on Twitter just for them to tag you, and I'll be like, look at this,
Yeah.
beat it.
Awesome. I'll be
Tag
excited now.
She-Wolf.
I'll definitely be excited now. That's awesome. Give everyone a
Okay.
cool idea. Hey, it's also it's a cool little way to like just be proud of yourself too. You know.
I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Next
Yeah,
game
I can't wait
beat,
for those
I'm gonna
tweets.
Tag it.
Everybody tweet me, you guys. Everybody in the chat.
I'm gonna
Nice.
watch this now. What about you, Miss Infamous? What do you prefer, digital or hard copy?
Digital. I had Final Fantasy 13, and then when I got this game, I bought the game. It was first day one. I bought the strategy book because I never played Final Fantasy, and it's three discs. So one of my discs, like this two, was messed up, and I was on disc one, so I couldn't be able to finish the game. Um, from that then on, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be getting more digital copies, Then down the road, another game will be fucked up by just life. I had two Modern Warfares gone, a Grand Theft Auto gone, Black Ops 1 gone, and I'm like, oh my god, it's just
Yeah, all scratched
straight
up.
pain. It was all scratched up. Maybe I
Yeah.
left it somewhere, and being real reckless with these physical copies, and just repeating buying the physical copies 2 or 3 times, and I said, you know what, I have to get digital because with Microsoft you have a purchase history of what you actually buy with Microsoft. So if you have some kind of issue with your game, you can always call them up and say, look, I have an issue with this game, and I paid for it, and they're willing to work with you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good reason.
that is very true. I go
Yeah.
digital. Well, actually, we go both. We go digital and we go hard copy. We buy hard copy for like the cool games that we're trying to collect and stuff like that. But for like shooters and all that, we tend to go, well, no, even shooters we actually buy hard copies at times just to add to like collections like Halo and Gears and even Call of Duty. That Call of Duty we still buy them all just
Oh
so that
god, too many Call of Duties.
yeah,
Nope.
to have them. But we mostly go digital because of the whole game share, so we just,
True, that is another good reason to go digital. There's a lot of good
Yeah.
reasons to go digital. Like you and Mooch have good points when you guys talk about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I mean, if I didn't feel so strongly about my physical games, I would totally go digital. But I like having my shelf with my games, and I like to see them, and I take pictures of them, and I send them to people, and they're like, oh shit. So I like that reaction.
I can take pictures too. I can
Yeah.
pull up my library and just like take pictures of all these games on my Xbox.
Yeah. Make you a nice little 2-minute video. Be like, look at all these games I done beat.
Yeah, it is really cool. I like
but you know what?
collecting.
Can you put a gold star next to your digital copies?
On that TV, though.
No, I don't.
I'll put it on the screen. Actually, truthfully, after I beat a game, you know the sad part? After I beat a game, I just delete it off my actual
Oh,
internal hard
ouch.
drive, so it's just sitting for like re-download.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Just so that way it's not taking up space.
She's like, get out of here. You're
I
done.
know. I am. It's like, what? I could not delete. That's why I get just, the large, 1 terabyte, whatever, 500 gigs, so I can just have all my games on there in the event I have to buy something digital.
Well,
So-
I have the 1 terabyte Halo, and I have another 1 terabyte. Actually, is this 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte hard drive?
That's 1 terabyte.
No,
Halo?
I actually have an external that's attached to it as well.
Oh, okay. I have
And
5.
I
on
have
mine.
both of them pretty much already full, and I have games
Whoa.
that need to be installed. So I have a lot of games.
I have the 5 what's it called? 5 terabyte because of Games with Gold. Obviously, those are all digital, and because you gotta download freaking Halo somewhere. That game is huge.
Yeah, it's like up to like 70 gigs now or something. So
No, past that.
90.
girl.
I think it's 90.
90. Yeah. Yep.
wow, you can tell
I'm
it's
like, man,
been a while since
my
I've
space
looked
is not good enough for
Yeah.
that.
at the size of it.
Yeah. But
Well, it's
speaking
also
of
not
physical,
that I go in and I look at the size of my games either.
but size matter. I mean, what?
What?
She gets it.
So now we have warmers and we have what?
Speaking of physical and digital, let me flip it back to gaming. Life is Strange. I had it digitally on the 360. I beat it like 3 times. When it came out on Xbox One, the physical, I got the collector's edition, and I beat it twice. So that's how much I like that game.
It is true. My one thing about, the ones that buy them hard copies, how do you guys feel about the fact that regardless if it's hard copy, you still have to install it and there's still something that sits on your console?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't even.
I
I got
understand
nothing.
that. I understand that.
It's
No
that
one
new
does.
generation we got to deal with. Gosh.
Yeah.
I liked it on the 360 because you could choose to install it. You could choose. So I like that. As soon as I came home, I could start playing Call of Duty with everybody, like at the time when I was playing Call of Duty a lot. But nowadays, I just have to sit there and wait. It's horrible. I don't like
It's
that.
pretty
But
crappy.
I have to deal with it.
Yeah, I would like
Yeah.
a perfect world in which we could install a hard copy game, but not have to have the disc installed. If you could just play it, they're able to read whatever they need to read, and then you could just load it without actually having to put the disc. That would be great. That really would be. But I don't know how they would actually be able to work the logistics out with that. I guess that would be.
I mean, they can't because basically everybody. Well, I guess that comes to the whole DRM thing in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, Xbox had problems with, so can't get into that horribleness because not everybody's into it. So yeah.
That is true. Alright, so with all of that being said, and the fact we were talking about hard copies and digital, I'm just going to kind of skip over 2 questions here and jump down to the last one as we're already about an hour in. So let's go to this topic, and this one's actually brought up by Infamous herself. With the fall season coming, we have so many games that are actually coming out and that are overlapping and is actually becoming very overwhelming for most gamers. With this being said, have you created your own fall pre-order list, or are you guys just waiting for the games to actually come out this winter? So, Infamous, what about you? Have you made a pre-order game list, or are you just waiting?
I already did two. I already did two pre-orders. One is Battlefield 1 on Xbox One, and also Resident Evil 7 on Xbox One. I've seen the demo of Resident Evil 7, and I wasn't even thinking about getting it, to be honest with you. But excuse me, I saw the demo and I'm like, man, that shit looks real scary. And I need a game. I need a game that can scare me, and I haven't played a game that really scared me in a while. Um, Also on my list, I'm planning to get Skyrim. I'm planning to get Mafia 3, Dishonored 2. That's my list. That's my list. But I have to get that Skyrim remastered. But I'm trying to hold it down because I own Skyrim on the 360, and I need to know if it's going to be backwards compatibility before I actually buy the game.
I don't believe they will make it backwards compat if they're doing the remaster.
Yeah, well, then they're just going to take my money too. So that'd be the next game I pre-order when I get paid. That's what I said. When I saw that trailer on in E3, I was like, tell me where to go. I want you to just take my money right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be broke Christmas time.
Yep.
What about you, Mamacita? Do you have a pre-order list, or gonna wait?
I have a pre-order list. I pre-ordered Recore, and I have pre-ordered Skyrim Remastered, and Resident Evil 7. That's on my list. I played the demo as well, Infamous, and I'm not a really huge horror game fan, but after playing the demo, it's like, okay, I'm at the point where I'm ready and willing to play games now that I wasn't playing before. And yes, it freaked me out, but it intrigued me so much. It's like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this game. But Recore is, I think, well, Skyrim Remastered is my number one. I mean, you guys know I'm a huge Skyrim fan. I've said it 1,000 times. I have clocked in over 600 hours in Skyrim across 3 characters.
Wow.
And I am so ready. The only thing I'm disappointed
I'm trying to get like you.
Yes. The only thing I'm disappointed is that our save files won't carry over. We won't be able to bring this with us. So I've got to start over. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it's Skyrim, so and there's still other races and classes that I haven't even played before. So, but Recore, I'm really looking forward to playing that one.
Nice.
As well. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to any of the shooters that are coming out, or are those pretty much your main 2 games you're looking for?
I'm honestly, I mean, Gears of War 4 is on my radar, but the only reason I didn't mention it because I've got to finish 2 and 3. Okay, I had never been a Gears fan until the Ultimate Collection. I played the Ultimate, Gears 1, and that's the only one I've played so far. So I've got to finish 2 and 3 before I even try to look at 4. So it'll be down the road, but it's not in my immediate radar at this moment anyway.
Okay. Well, that is very cool.
Yeah.
It is definitely one to consider, especially with the campaign. Looks pretty amazing. So.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Pelvic? Do you have any games pre-ordered, or are you gonna wait to see what fully releases?
I do a little mixture of both right now. I did not pre-order anything yet, but The Last Guardian is definitely hot on my list. Abzu, I believe, is releasing in August, so I'm very excited for that game. Just a very chill game. I know Song of the Deep right now kind of has that ocean vibe going, but Abzu is just where it's at for me right now. And then I tried not at first I was judging you guys for saying you guys are gonna get the Skyrim remastered. I was like, why? This game isn't even 5 years old. But I'm getting Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and for anyone who follows Kingdom Hearts, you guys already know that this game has had so many remakes, it's not even funny. They are milking the crap out of this series. So
Still
Kingdom
an
Hearts
amazing game.
Yep, that's right. Still a beautiful game that I will probably be buying. So that's those 3 are at the top of my list at this point in time for fall games, fall, whatever, autumn, winter games.
All right, and still no consideration of possibly buying that Xbox for some games.
Oh no, not even
She got a pre-order. She got a pre-order that Xbox.
Nah. There is one. There is one game on Xbox that actually genuinely had my Ori and the Blind Forest. I was like, this is a cool game. but I don't have a burning passion to play it. Now, you know what I did want to play? Like, I just saw it and I was like, I almost just want to touch an Xbox controller. Is that, what is it called? Like, Devil in Cup or something? Or maybe like Cup in Headers? Whatever
It's
that's called.
Cuphead.
It's
Yes.
called Cuphead.
Devil.
Yes, that
Devil in
was
Cup.
like, I don't know. I didn't
Cup?
like you made a
it's
deal
all
with
good.
Satan or something like that. I don't know. But I saw that game. I saw the gameplay. I was like, bruh.
It's like the old like Popeye and all of
Yes.
them.
And that is so fresh, though. Those graphics, like, to me, were just so, like, unique. It was so fresh. It was so different. I was like, what is this, and how can I play it? Like,
Yeah.
what I watched, I thought I was watching a cartoon. No, that's gameplay, and that's amazing. So I was all about that.
Wasn't that playable on E3, the show floor?
No, actually, I don't believe it was. I don't think it was actually there.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
so.
I did see some stuff about it, but I don't know if it was playable. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think it was playable. I think they had like the trailers from like last E3.
Ah.
I think Rand and them. Don't quote me on it. I may be wrong, but I think they said that Cuphead wasn't actually playable there this year.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
but what
so
about
yeah,
you, Fox?
Yeah, I'm gonna show my list now.
Yeah, this is gonna take like 20 minutes all on its own.
Hey, you. Listen here. We're gonna have words later. All right. So yeah, let's start with Gears of War 4. Of course, you guys already know now. Even though I haven't spoken to you ladies, you guys know I love Gears now. So I pre-ordered that already, even though I haven't even pre-ordered the console yet. I already pre-ordered the game, so now I gotta go pre-order the console.
Wait. We pre-ordered the console before you. I have
Yeah,
to
but
say,
'cause-
wow.
Yeah, because I'm moving, so yeah. I want to make sure all my monies is where it needs to be. But yeah, I have Gears of War 4 pre-ordered already because I want the physical game, and Battlefield 1, of course, and Recore. I'm really looking forward to that game since I saw it, and Forza Horizon 3
Yes.
because I love racing games, and Titanfall 2 because I gotta play with my sis. Because if I don't get it, she gonna be mad at me.
I would be.
And
I really would.
yeah, and I also pre-ordered Dishonored 2, even though I'm still like interested in the game and I want to check it out. But I might not pick it up day one. I might wait. So yeah,
I was gonna say,
I have that pre-ordered.
I'm surprised to hear you say that you pre-ordered it for the fact that when we were talking about it before, you weren't sure on it. So to hear that you pre-ordered it, that's actually kind of shocking.
Yeah, just in case. If anything, I could put my money on something else if I like. Because I'm also really interested in Horizon and Scalebound, but that's coming out next year. So that's why. I could switch it off if I lose interest in it. So yeah.
That is true. As for me, for my pre-orders, I've already pre-ordered Titanfall 2, of course. That's like,
Of course.
that was like a #1 pre-order, so. And we actually pre-ordered the Recore Collector's Edition.
Whoa!
So we'll be
Nice.
unboxing that one. Also, last night, after speaking on Xbox Nation, I turned around and pre-ordered us the South Park, the new one for
Fractured Butthole.
Yeah, I was
Say
like,
it,
I
say
really
it.
didn't want to say what's the name.
Say it
but
and
yes.
own it.
Well, either way, we pre-ordered the collector's edition of South Park, so we got the Fractured Butthole collector's edition with Coon on his bike. I'm excited for that. So chances are we'll do an unboxing of that one too, but we got that pre-ordered. God, for game-wise, just buying, it's pretty much going to be like every fall game that ends up coming out. Chances are either I'll want it or GKB will want it, so we'll end up buying it. So pretty much like
That money.
Yeah,
That money, Joe.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty. We'll have to like save up and then just buy them all at once, because you know you got.
Collector's edition. You got console coming out. I mean.
Oh my God, we already
damn,
pre-ordered.
girl.
We already pre-ordered both the Xbox S's, so that's interesting too. So we got those.
I might have
and
to go up there for that week. You know, hang out and check out all your collector's edition.
Yeah, I already told you had to come up for a week, but that's a different topic on the timeline. So, but either way, you know, there's a lot of great games coming out from both sides of. I don't think there's anything really for Nintendo though, but for Sony and Xbox, you know, there's a lot of great games. I'm looking forward, to Forza Horizon 3. That one's going to be pretty amazing, especially with the co-op that they're going to have. They're also going to have, what? We already said South Park, Call of Duty. I'm not really looking forward to that, but GKB wants the remaster, so chances
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
I thought about it for the remaster, but nope, I'm not doing it. I'm just over
I
Call
have
of Duty.
to refrain from playing it for at least 2 weeks so that I can win a bet, so...
Oh, do it.
I
You
will.
can
I
do
got
it.
Titanfall too, so
Yep.
I'm gonna
Yep.
have no issues with skipping it unless I don't know. Either way, so there's a big lineup of games, so it's cool to hear everyone's choices and what everybody is looking forward to. Is definitely, there's variety there, which is really nice to see that each and every one of us has, different game preferences to what we want to play. So that is definitely interesting. Definitely.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Awesome.
So with that being said, I guess we will. Well, I don't know. Do you ladies want to take questions from the chat before we end this, or do you guys want to just end?
It's up to the chat if they want to ask questions.
Well,
It would
let's
be funny.
let's ask the people in the chat if they would like to ask some questions.
Yeah, hi people. What's up? It would have been funny if we were like, nah, we're gonna go, and the chat would have been like, damn.
It would. It really would. It would have been funny though.
Yeah, but you gave us the option. That's nice.
You're welcome.
I thought it would be
Alright.
funny. I really did.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was funny. And now we wait.
Well, I'm sure we can come up with something else other than waiting on questions. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. You're an ass. I'm just going to say that now.
Don't
Crap
look
Gamer
at it.
says,
Don't
no,
look at it.
I was answering the question.
Let me tell you, I can make a mean
Crap
fucking
Gamer says,
sandwich.
what's their
You know
favorite
what?
kind of sandwich to make?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's really bad about that, because I just came back from my local Kroger's with some peppered turkey and black forest ham and lettuce and tomato to make me a sandwich after the podcast.
I was thinking about a sandwich too.
Keeping it real. Keeping it real.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, that's a good question. All right, Predator has a good question here. How do you manage like kids, husband, etc., and gaming? I like that.
Well,
Oh, wow.
let's start off.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah, first off, who's
everybody
kids here?
here. I was going to
Who's
say, of
kids?
everyone here who has kids and who is married, we'll start down the line. We'll start off with Mamacita.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just put everybody out the house when I want to leave.
Get out!
everyone
Go
out
Pokemon
there.
hunting later.
Yeah,
Just put a big sign on the door.
I tell you, it's kind of crazy for me managing, life and job and family, especially seeing my girls look at me and they're like, I can't believe my mom is a gamer. Okay, it's like I just cannot believe she games, and all their friends think it's just so cool. But I have grown into, just being able to handle life and gaming now. There are times where there are games out that I really want to play, but I have, other things that are just so demanding. So I have to sometimes put it off. But, I balance it pretty well now. I'm in a place now where I can do that. So my time, I have a lot more flexibility and ability to travel and just kind of enjoy things in life at this point. So
Nice. You mastered it now.
Is your husband a gamer?
is my husband a gamer? No,
Okay.
no.
So does that make it a little more difficult at times then?
Well, no, it really doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. No, I can't say that the gaming has affected anything, because it hasn't.
Okay. What about you, Infamous? Do you have kids or a husband?
No and no. So, but I do work. It's just a lot of time management. Usually if I have extra time, I'll usually game. But you got to understand that most people that doing the gaming and the YouTube and the Twitches right now, they're not making a living off of it. Well, personally, the people that I know. So
Yeah.
I have to go work, and And until one day that if I can be able to have that happen, I have to make sure my bills get paid. I got to make sure I got these AAA games. I got to make sure my internet's on point. I got to make sure my goals on point. If something breaks from my system or my TV, I have to think about all that stuff. So, but I do have my times that when I get paid, I go buy me a bottle and I just go game the whole night and just play a
Hey.
variety of games.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely. Fox, I know you have neither, but what about your, just life in general? Do you have obstacles that cause, gaming to be somewhat of an issue?
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
It's a simple answer. I game when I want, whenever I want, and that's it. Like, yeah, I'm a free bird. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Must be nice. What about
Yeah.
you, lady? Do you have any life?
No. Nope. Gaming is my life.
Yeah.
That's
What's
it.
up?
That's it. No kids, no hubby, nothing. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm honestly good with that.
That's right.
I
High
don't.
five on that one.
Girl, good for
Like, real
you.
talk, I don't have time. Like, I'm too. You know what? I'm too invested in gaming to have kids right now, or a husband for that matter. I'm just like, you know what? Like I said, my PlayStation 4. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
For the night.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm gone. I'm so
Oh
gone.
jeez, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm
Drop that
no
mic.
more questions.
Drop that mic. Walk out.
Yeah.
I'm done. Oh, Jesus.
Well, as for me, as everyone knows, my husband is GKB, so I have a gamer husband. So when it comes to gaming, for that aspect, it's it's pretty simple. We do a lot, like all of our channel and all of our stuff together. Usually our biggest fights are who can beat who, or who's going to kill who first in a shooter, or whether or not I'm slowing him down in a multiplayer, or not a multiplayer, I mean in a campaign mode, because of the fact that he likes to play everything on extremely hard.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, so whether I slow him down or not. Kid-wise, we actually have 2 kids, and they're both gamers. So once
How old
again,
are they?
Cool.
actually 5 and 8.
Okay, all right, cool.
So we live in Florida, and it gets hot, so it's hard for them to go out and play all the time because of how hot it is. So they sit on their Xboxes, they play their games, and it just makes things easy, and I get to do my things around the house, and then I get to game if I choose to. Usually, me and GKB keep to just gaming at nighttime and weekends and stuff like that, and personal life stays priority during the day and all that. So yeah, we work it around and we get what's done, and makes it all easy. So
You got your
Nice.
priorities.
You ladies.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Like
you
a
ladies
gamer's
mastered
family.
that stuff.
it definitely, there's always great life to gaming, but there's also the great things in personal life too. So
course.
just balance and keep everything happy, and it's always a good thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
So another
And then you go Pokemon hunting with the kids.
Oh well, yeah, I do. I actually do. I go when they get home from school, we'll go for a walk and we'll go Pokemon hunting. So yeah,
That's so
adorable.
cute.
they have
I
a blast
love
with
that.
Yeah.
yeah, they have a blast doing it. So
Oh man,
So
the chat
here
has some-
is
Go ahead, no, go ahead.
another question from Crap Gamer, but a real question this time. It says, how do you beat the stigma that girl gamers are fake nowadays?
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm gonna actually
That's a loaded question.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
actually going to start this off by saying that we have a lot of guys like you that actually see that we're real gamers and actually game with us and so on and so forth, which makes it, a little bit easier to stay more in a stable community that, can see us for what we really are and what we really do, instead of just showing our ass and our tits over Twitter, or not Twitter, over Twitch, and getting their views from that. So
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
my
yeah, I agree. I think it's on the community and everybody that you surround yourself with, as well as yourself, obviously. It depends on how you present yourself, but also the people that are around you, the gamers that you play with, whether guys or other girls, they show you respect. They know that you're there to game. They're not gonna ask you out in party chat and ask you all these questions like how you look like and all that. So, I mean, that's how you beat it, basically. Who you surround yourself with and how you present yourself, basically.
True.
I agree. I also think also it's the content of your work. I mean, it's one thing if
Agreed.
you can if you don't show that you play games, like how long you play the game or a video of what game that you particularly play. Like I don't I see a lot of chicks that are one dimensional. Like on Twitch, there'll be girls playing Grand Theft Auto 5 with their titties out, and that's all they play, so they know what they're trying to do. I want to play a variety of games, even games
Hmm.
that I may
Right.
not even per se enjoy, but just to try it out, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, just right quick. Just because a woman is, like likes to, I guess, express her sexuality, whatever, has her ass and titties out, doesn't make her a fake gamer. Mind you, I'm all with you guys, like in terms of like, yeah, play a variety of games. You could tell these fake gamer girls with their like one dimension, and they go out of their way to look like super freaking hot or what have you. But at the same time, I've met some like smoking hot, genuine gamer girls too. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So
Well,
it's
I
kind
mean
of
the ones that show their ass and tits though. Like I mean the ones that literally stand up in camera and like either grab their butt or they like pull their shirt down during.
oh yeah, they know what they're
actual
doing.
like. I'm talking about those ones. I'm not talking about the just the standard attractive ones that are wearing clothes, but you see cleavage or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't mean that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
talking-
nothing
Okay,
wrong
okay.
with being sexy at all. First of all, if
Yeah.
we all want to, take pictures and share them with our followers on Twitter or whatnot, obviously, they're just sexy pictures. There's nothing wrong with that. So obviously, we have people that have really nice pictures. She will if you have really nice pictures, but it doesn't mean that you're fake or anything like that because, all they have to do is look at your gamer score, look at your games, and I mean that's if they're interested. They don't have to. You don't have to like explain yourself really.
Yeah.
But as long as you play games, girl. You have a freaking podcast. Done.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it in general, there is still a lot of fake girls out there that who they do the Twitch and all that kind of stuff where say they are just playing simple dumb games but they're just trying to get the views. They want to make the money.
For
They
the
don't want to
donations.
jump. Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
the donations.
And yes,
Yep.
it does, it does make it a little hard for, female gamers to come off where we're not like that. Because I do have to say at times I do get like, oh my god, they just talked to you. Actually, there was a conversation on Twitter today that someone tried to say that the only reason these guys were helping me try to figure out this Xbox problem was because I have something I have whatever between my thighs, how he said it. That's how he said it. He's like,
Oh,
because of what's
wow.
between your thighs is exactly how he said it.
Wow.
It's like,
So to answer
Oh,
Crab's
wow.
question is like we're fighting that every day. I mean, even if we present ourselves properly, there's still gonna be that stigma
Yeah.
regardless, no matter what.
Yeah,
exactly.
but which is crazy to me because it's 2016, man. Like, are you shitting me? Like, of course there's going to be girls who like gaming. What if there's girls who like cars? It doesn't make them like a fake car girl, Like, because, cars is generally perceived as like a male thing, a male hobby, working on cars, fixing cars, going racetracks, whatever. Just like video games, it's perceived as like a male thing. Like, I don't understand. It's 2016. How can we not understand that, like, video games or cars or any hobby isn't dictated by gender? You know what I mean?
But
it
well, with
Right.
that,
blows my mind.
that's true. But when it comes to
Yeah.
that line, though, it's these women that do just flaunt it around, give so much like that's what a girl gamer is kind of thing. They give off that persona that's what. So it tends to stick with people, and that's where the issue comes in. Like,
Yeah,
look at when we go into like in actual game chats and stuff like that. The first thing guys do is usually hit on you or make some stupid sandwich comment. Someone in chat. Regardless, you end up getting that, and hey, there's
Yeah.
actually times I don't like going in game chat because of it. I can't just game and enjoy the game because there are still those assholes out there.
Right.
Very
Sense.
true. And shout out to the guys that actually are playing the game and then they hear you and they don't say anything about it. They're just kind of like, yeah, he's at B, go get him. And they actually have a proper conversation with you. So shout out to you guys who just want to chill and game and you don't care if I'm a female or not.
Exactly.
Yes, true
exactly.
that, true
We
that.
appreciate it.
We love you.
Yeah. And there are a lot of those guys out there. There are a lot of them. I've found a great core group of guys, my Xbox and PlayStation. And of course, I've had to, filter through the craziness. And we were
Right.
talking about that a little bit last Tuesday night, just some of the things that female gamers go through with online gaming and why a number of us avoided, like I did myself for a number of years when I re-entered the gaming space. I purposely myself avoided it because of when I would go into the party chats or join the statements that that would be made. I had two gentlemen when I was playing Destiny, and I had two guys, and of course you're forced to play, with online to different strikes and missions and all that. And just to keep it short, that one was like running in front of me and one was behind me, and they were making a comment as we were playing. Yeah, you get Mamacita from the front, and I hit her from the back. And this is what was said, and and it stunned me at that moment. It was that feeling of, did they just say this to me? And I'm like, and at the time I really didn't even know how to react, because Destiny was really the first game that I had played online with people and multiplayer and all that. And so it was, and co-op. So it was just kind of, it took me, just kind of. So for me, and I'm at a place where I'm just now willing to go and say, you know what, forget it. If you say something to me, I'm coming back, or I'll just say, you know what, I'm not going to take that, and I'll just go ahead and leave the chat or whatever. But I wasn't always able to do that because it was just the things I would hear. I couldn't believe that people and guys would actually talk to you and treat you that way because you are a female.
Yeah.
But but I mean, I've grown up a lot with it, and so just enjoy it, and for those that appreciate who we are and just want to game with us and don't mind, and for the ones that when they see that, they're, oh, she's a girl gamer, well, cool. I don't run into a number of girls or women online, so they just like the fact of having a girl on their team, not because of your sexuality. It's just that it's different for them, and they just enjoy gaming with a female, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Agreed.
Definitely
Agreed.
a lot of great points. And with that, we are coming up to the hour-and-a-half mark. So I am going to give this quick intro and then let these ladies tell you where you can find them. So with that being said, do not forget that Saturday night has the Shot Podcast with GKB and PTK Blam, so make sure you check that out. And also, we have Community Game Night where everyone is welcome on Xbox Live to join in and game. I have not actually put the poll up. I am going to say my bad. I did forget. But the game will be decided before Saturday night, of course, so the party will be open. You are welcome to join and have fun gaming with all of us. Usually we get big-time gamers like Crap Gamer, Mooch, GKB, and sometimes Tim Dog and Ran even show up, Southbound and all of them. So come in, check it out, have fun, and of course, that's Saturday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So with that being said, I would just like to say thank you everyone for coming out and joining in, and let's start off with these ladies. We'll start off with Miss Queen Infamous first.
Okay. I just want to say for all the ladies, I appreciate you guys inviting me to this podcast. This is my first all-female podcast, so it is so awesome. I want to get your information after this so we can reconnect and get it started. You guys can check me out on Twitter, LadyInfamous_30. You can check me at my gamer tag, LadyInfamous30 on Xbox. You can check me out on Twitch, Lady_Infamous415, and I'm representing Grown Women Gaming, and thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, and we really enjoyed you being on here with us.
Thank
next,
you.
we will move on to our next guest, which was Mamacita.
Hey everybody, of course I'm Mamacita with Classic Gamer Girls, and I started my channel because I didn't see, when I came to YouTube and online and social media, I just didn't see podcasts that had females gathering together like we are in groups and just talking about games or talking about just some of the things that may affect us. So I started my channel to kind of bring women and females together and talk about our issues and some of the things that we deal with. So that's what you'll find at Classic Gamer Girls 2015 on YouTube. So, and thank you for having me on, and I appreciate this, and this has been really cool, ladies. I
Awesome.
really have enjoyed this, and thank you for having me on.
It was
Awesome.
definitely great having you. And before I move on to the next one, I just want to say also you can find Predator on Shot Podcast with PTK Blam and Gamers Knows Best at the same time. So next we'll move on to Lady Pelvic.
Oh, hey, what's up? All right, Lady Pelvic with Pelvic Gaming. You can find me on YouTube, Pelvic Gaming. I do mostly game reviews, then I do Goofy Top 5, some convention vlogs, and of course I have a Let's Play channel. Lady Pelvic Gaming is where you find me on YouTube. Twitter is just Lady Pelvic. Same thing with Instagram, Lady Pelvic, and Facebook is Pelvic Gaming. So hit me up. Love me.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me, senpai.
Definitely. And what about you, Foxfire?
Well, you guys know me, always hanging out with She-Wolf, and hanging out with everybody on Console Corner on Tuesdays, gaming on Xbox, PlayStation, and whatnot. But you guys could see, what I'm up to on Twitter, Lady Foxfire with underscores. And on here, I have a YouTube channel. I make videos about all kinds of things related to gaming, what I like, and things that are happening in the news. So yeah, you can follow me on here. And I also do have Instagram and Twitch and stuff as well if you guys want to follow me on that. Thank you to Manny, the tattoo guy, for remastering my logo because it looks awesome. And obviously it was inspired from She-Wolf's original logo, so thank you, She-Wolf. But yeah, I'm always happy to join you girls and chat about games anytime. So this was awesome.
Definitely agree. Definitely agree. Of course, you can find me on Twitter. Yeah. I'll make it short. I'll make sure not to have this huge long one. But anyways, you can find me on Twitter. You can also find me on Gamers Knows Best channel, rocking out with GKB and Brutal Knights. And of course, Console Corner with all of them as well. You can also find me on Xbox Nation on Wednesdays. And you can also find my weekly article on icxm.net. So make sure you check that out. It's all about the community. And I hope you all enjoyed tonight's show, as we will come back next month with more talk.
Awesome.
Have a good night.